This is the Let's Play of Banjo-Kazooie, Grunty's Revenge. I'll be your host for this session anyway, Fish of Doom. Let's get started here. Basic story. Don't worry, it gets animated, it's not just text. So this story actually takes place between Banjo-Kazooie and Banjo-Tooie. It's like the lost chapter that no one ever remembers. But it's a decent game. So these are the 2 years that Klungo spent trying to move that rock. So there's Robot Gruntilda and her drill hat. So this is, another one of the shapes she's taken throughout the various games. Here comes her little ghost. And I'm so glad they kept Grunty's voice the same as it was for all the other games. It's such a great voice. And she's off. And there's that fish, I cannot remember the name of it right now, but there's the fish on the barbecue. Somehow that fish has lived 2 years on that barbecue in between Banjo-Kazooie, this game, and Banjo-Tooie. So she just grabs Kazooie and goes back in time, just like that. That's the power of Robot Grunty. Mumbo's got a plan too. He has time-traveling magic as well. Here's the trippiest Banjo-Kazooie sequence possibly ever. As his little sprite twirls around. Spiral Mountain, 1979. This is the distant ancestor of Bottles. His crazy, cockeyed grandfather. Did I mention that Banzai has the most annoying voice in the game? And the great thing is, he probably talks more than any other character in the entire game. So I hope you like it, because we're going to be hearing from him quite a bit. And he also kind of pulled a Metroid in this game, you can see, in that, due to time travel, Banjo has lost all of his moves and forgotten everything he knows except for a basic jump, so he must collect all the moves again. And yes, for the first part of this game, we are just Banjo. There's Jiggy Wiggy's temple. From the past. There's the pack-whack attack. And break up piles of sticks with it. And we got our first Jinjo. Let's break some sticks here. That one has a tentacle in it. But we got rid of the tentacle anyway. Grab a couple more notes. Kill a couple more tentacles. There's your first piece of honeycomb. There's a gruntling. Same as all the other ones. Let's talk to the Jinjo Oracle. God. And the Jinjo Oracle, continuing the rare tradition of breaking the fourth wall. So, there's nothing up there. There's not much we can do in Spiral Mountain as it is, with the limited moveset of Pack-Whack and Jump. So we're gonna go to Jiggy Wiggy's temple and try to get to the first world. Anytime you see a glowing bunch of sticks, there's usually something in it, like a blank honeycomb. Grab some more notes. That's where the first level is. We haven't unlocked it yet. We'll be back there in a second. And let's get in this place. No door entry this time. There's your basic honeycomb box, but they only shoot out one when you break them in this game instead of 3 like all the others. Let's see what Wiggy's up to up here. You can tell they cut back on some of the voices. They're not as intricate. For instance, Mr. Jiggy Wiggy here only has 2 different sounds that he makes, as opposed to 4 or 5 that he has in Banjo-Tooie. Not a big deal, but some of the voices do get a lot more repetitive, a lot quicker. There's a lot of talking in this video, so I apologize for that, but there's not as much talking once we actually get into the first level. By the power of the Jiggy! Open! And looks like we're off. Got hit by the damn gruntling. But I figured this is as good a place as any is to show you, what all the different types of honeycomb are, what they can do. So let's go break this beehive open. Or, well, I guess we didn't need to break it open. Got one from the whiplash. So yeah, as he explained, there's 4 different types of honeycomb. 1, 2, and then the random, and I mean, I'm sure I'll get a couple of those later. You can see kind of how they work. But they switch around on your health bar, and you have to push A at just the right moment. So here we go. Into Cliff Farm. this is the end of what we're going to do for now, so we'll save it. And, yeah, let's make a save state on Banjo's fat head right there. Here we go, and I'll see you next time.
Like a bullet train, moving like the speed of sound.